Come back here. Lay down. This kitty. I was supposed to have music right now, but man, I am having some network trouble. So where is my gamepad? Here it is. Oh, there we go. Hopefully the batteries don't die. Okay, there we go. I'm streaming for the first time on this side channel, so kind of not sure if everything's working yet. Let's see. Should have announced, right? Oh, there we go. Concurrent viewers too. There we are. Okay, cool. I wasn't actually sure if it was live because I had a bunch of settings already in situ in the um, on my other account, and I didn't know if I needed to bring those over or what the deal was. So, hey, yeah, as I said in the post, I'm sure you saw it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. But yeah, it's just I was strongly advised by several people that it was a very bad idea to do streams on the primary channel, and really, honestly, my analytics kind of supported that because I've been having just atrocious subscriber growth and views for several months, and part of that could have been the break that I took in February. But the thing is, YouTube insists that taking a break has no effect on your recommendations, and they don't say anything about this situation. So I'm like, okay, well, of the things here that could be related, one of them YouTube assures me is not related, and the other one, uh, you know, um, they don't say anything about. So I guess I'm going to go with the one that at least somebody is telling me should affect this. Um, but yeah, it's frustrating. This is 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, I guess. Oh, okay. All right. That's legit. Actually, this is not half bad. So you pick, there we go. You pick a level, and then you pick a number within that level. Okay. Being extremely British, it is naturally called noughts and crosses. So wait a minute. Can I just... I think I can win this one. Just like that. Wait, is that not a win? Ah, shoot. Um, I've got, I've got, I got three in a row on the top board here, so I don't know what the win condition is. Let me restart this. Okay. Oh, it's no, I'm sorry. All straight lines count, whether horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. Oh, I see. It's not an instant win. Okay, you're playing tic-tac-toe, but you're trying to get as many lines as possible. Okay. All right, that's fair. Okay, let's see. I'm going to check out 3D Grand Prix Simulator. Let's see. Oh, I may have played this one before because I'm suddenly looking at the the list of control options down there, and oh boy, man, there's so many. Does that expected experience, right? We've got, what is this, 8 different options for how to, I'm sorry, 9 different options for actually, man, I should check. There aren't, it doesn't scroll, right? No, it doesn't. But yeah, okay, so this is a 4-player. Well, I was gonna say this is probably a top-down racer, but it says it's 3D Grand Prix Simulator, so I don't know. Anyway, so you could pick 3 different key layouts or a couple Sinclair joysticks, cursors, Kempson joystick, and then you can have it be computer controlled and then unwanted. Not like disabled or anything. Unwanted. That's interesting. Well, I'm looking at this here, and I'm noticing that the key layouts they have available are kind of intriguing because this one here is ER for left, right, IK for up, down, it looks like, for reading that right. But then the next one down is QSDX, which if you try that on your keyboard is sort of you sort of cross your fingers. That's an interesting way to do it. And then the next one is NKPEN? NKP. I must be misinterpreting this because that says N twice. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see what the actual game is. Sound on? Sure, why not? And then press P to start. Okay, yes. Oh, all right. So by 3D, they just mean that the track overlaps itself. That makes sense. Okay, so do we press accelerate? Do we press fire to accelerate? Yes, we do. Unless this is that design. Is this that design where you have to like hit fire repeatedly to accelerate? I think I'm the light blue car. Yeah, I'm the light blue car. Ah. I'm going pretty slow. Okay. Why am I going so slow? Man, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make it go quicker. Yeah, I think I played this one before. So I think I remember being confused at how slow my car goes. Anyway, so also I'm in the section of ROMs. They're called 3D something right now. And I saw 3D Painter. What's this about? Yeah, Crobosaur. That is called attribute clash. It was a common problem on machines of this era because they used 2 different bitmaps to store the luminance information versus the chrominance information, basically. But the chroma resolution is incredibly low, so you can only actually change colors every, I think it's 8 pixels, something like that. Oh, okay, this is one of those. This is one of those games. I wonder if there's different maps or if it's just this one. Ah. The thing that always happens when you're trying to play games like this on a modern, like on an emulator, is you end up using like what I'm using right now, which is an Xbox One controller, and so I'm using like an analog stick as my input, and of course the original machine didn't have that. Um, it had just a on-off switches of the joystick, and that would seem to be the reason that I'm having a really hard time like making corners here because um, there's only one little spot in the rotation of the analog stick that actually goes in a given direction, and the rest just does nothing. However, I've played these games for real with the original joysticks, and it's exactly the same experience. Like You've got this joystick that's got switches in it. So when you move it, it goes click, 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 click. But it's still really hard to actually hit those switches. So you're constantly like you're coming up to a corner and then you try to turn and your guy just stands there and you're screaming like, "Turn! Come on, turn!" And he won't turn, and it's because you're in between the two switches. They didn't put gates on these joysticks, and they don't have them set up so that like an in between position will still trigger something. Really frustrating, incredibly frustrating. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm gonna drop into the H's here. Also, uh yes, these were designed for composite video, but that doesn't actually have anything to do with the color limitations. Yeah, exactly. As Claw MD just said, it has to do with just RAM alone. The video output was technically capable of having color per pixel. There was no problem with that. It's just that in order to save memory, they didn't store an entire color bitmap in addition to a luminance bitmap, simply because in most cases you can get away with that. And the amount of space it would take to store a color value per pixel is really just a remarkable amount of RAM for this era. um, so I guess I can't use a joystick with this. Okay, this is from 83. All right, so it's PZ. Wait. PZ. Oh, I see. PLZX. Oh, that's weird. PLZX. Why wouldn't it be like? Well, I guess I could change it. Change keys. There we go. I'm just gonna right, left, up. Now it's WSAD. There we go. All right, start game. Start game. I wonder if I can't start the game because I assigned a key that's for starting the game to movement. Let's see. Left, up, down. No, you got it. That's correct. Oh, whoops, I did it again. Okay, let's move over again. Up, down. Okay, will that work? No. Why can't I start the damn game? 3S. Ah. It is so commonly the case when I load up these ZX Spectrum games that just basic keyboard input or joystick input will just get black holed, and I don't know what's going on. What is it doing? What's the problem? What's the complaint? I don't get it. Um, S to start game. Why what? Why won't it start? S. What could be going on here? I just reloaded the ROM. Same problem. I have an alternate dump here. Oh, that works. What? So it's a misdump? What? Doesn't even make any sense. Ah. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it's Pac-Man. All that, and it's just Pac-Man. All right. I done got eaten. Okay. There's one here called Haunted House, but I've got 3 different dumps of it, and they're from Sparrow Books, Sinclair User, and ZX Computing, which pretty much tells me that this was a type-in game. Please wait a moment. Okay, I'm waiting. You know, I have the feeling this isn't going to load. Because it should have by now. Let's try this one. Anybody have a working copy of Haunted House? Run. Well, there we go. There are 2 ghosts. To make it harder, the maze will be invisible, so beware. Oh, okay. WSJK. Okay, yeah, I've played this sort of game before. It's a neat idea, the invisible maze game. You can press 5, and it will temporarily show you where you are, but you only get to do it a few times. Oh boy, this runs really slow. I don't know if there's a particular reason that being a basic game makes this slow, per se, or if it just happens to be that a lot of basic games were not very well programmed. But it's been my experience that a lot of basic games are really slow. He done ate me. Okay, let's move on. Ah. Okay, there we go. Damn, that looks cool. Is this going to be a shmup? It feels like it's going to be a shmup, honestly. Dynavision product. I am pressing 2 at this time. Oh, I guess maybe that's good enough. Let's give it a shot. Oh, this is a shoot. Zaxxon? Is that what I'm thinking of? Somebody remind me. Oh no. You're supposed to, I think you're supposed to use your shadow on the ground to no. No, that's not it because there is no shadow on the Oh, there it is. Okay. I was just really close to the ground, I guess. Or huh. What? Oh, okay. Sorry. I was having a hard time parsing exactly what that structure was. Okay, so there's actually a gap I gotta fly under. Makes more sense now. Okay, let's try it again. If I'm supposed to shoot those other planes, it's really hard. Okay, there we go. Oops. What? That's a fuel canister. Was I just supposed to... Okay, maybe I was just supposed to shoot it and not fly into it. Alright, let's try it again. We'll get it right. Okay, I just want to bring everyone's attention to the fuel gauge. Pay close attention because it uses 2 different animations for the arrows. And I really like that. That's some attention to detail. You dig that? Okay, there we go. You just shoot the fuel to fill up. I love all the debris that it leaves laying around. There we go. Okay, I finally hit something. Although it's not a very satisfying impact, you know? Oh no! Ah! Oh, is the volume low? Are you sure? Ah, missed him. Can anybody else concur on the volume issue? Because my meters look good here. I missed him again. I guess he's up in the air. Well, there's no game audio. Most of these games don't have any sound. Ah, okay. I gotta remember after the. I gotta remember to get up in the sky after the first. Hmm. Okay. Let me pause here then. Well, let's see. I got my mic cranked here. I guess let me go to advanced audio properties. Mic. Ding 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 ding. Test 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 test. That's plus 5 dB. Let me know. Is that any better? But yeah, there's to be clear, there is no game audio. Let me go put on some music just to kind of fill in the. Oh, I'll bet my output device is not actually. Oh, you know what? There could be game audio. I just discovered I had the wrong output device selected. Let's go check, see if there's game audio. No. Okay. Okay, mic's loud now. Okay. Let me bring it back down. How's that? Is that in between? Is that better? Sorry, it's hard finding it's hard finding a compromise between, you know. Oh, so there is game audio. Okay, so now that I did. Ow! Damn it! Let's try it again. As with many British games, this is very much Simon Says. Just remember where things were the last time that you died, and then play the game another 1,000 times. Okay, so now I'm in the air. I think there's a plane over here, right? Okay, and then if I can make it up this way. There we go. And now I'm going to die the next time I encounter something I haven't seen before. I think the remarkable thing about Zaxxon is how forgiving it was, given, like, the incredibly tough thing they were asking you to do as far as interpreting the 3D. And this is what Zaxxon could have been if it were... Oh, hey, Sonic Tooth. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen you on a live stream before. Alright, well, this game is interesting, but I'm going to say I don't think that it's very good. It's not Zaxxon. It could be Zaxxon, but it isn't Zaxxon. God, I love that transition. That's really good. Wait a minute. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta go check and see. Did I already do a bunch of stuff from this? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna come back to this game in a moment, but I just need to load the. There's a 2011 homebrew game I need to load here, just so we can see if I get the full title. Oh my god. I don't know if this is going to give me the full title, because I'm just going to read you the file name here, okay? He had such a big head that if he were a cat, he would have to toss the mice from under the bed with... And then it cuts off. And obviously at the bottom here, we can see that the full title of the game is HHSABHTIHWAMHWHTTTMFUT BWAB and PII, and I don't know what everything after the W is. And also, for some reason, it is very, very, very slowly painting the screen yellow. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to run this game, or if this game is worth running. But I just saw the name and wanted to see what it was. Yeah, it says wait a second, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Okay, yeah, so let's go back to Hawkstorm. But yeah, there you go. Each one of those is a color attribute. All right. Music by Sonic Graffiti. Oh, okay. Well, if there's music, we want to hear that. Damn, this is cool. All right, so QA, or I guess just QOP. Okay, how do we fire? This looks pretty cool. Can't find a fire key. Might have to get an instruction book. Oh, okay, I didn't have a gun, that's why. Am I just supposed to, like, take damage in order to get the gun? Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's so British. Okay, limited ammo. Boy. Boy, howdy. British 80s video games are happening as we speak. Don't seem to be able to get through here. Can't jump. Oh yes, but I just noticed that it said music by, but there's no music on the menu. So I wonder where that music actually shows up. Yeah, can't go off the top of the screen. Thought maybe, but no. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I am supposed to just... Oh boy. Okay. This looks tedious, but all the same. Let's try it again. Oh, dang it. Hang on a second. Oh, you know what? That's a possibility. I do have the machine put in 48K mode. Let me switch to 128K and see if it starts working. That seems entirely possible. Oh, this game's from 1991, so 128K does seem possible. Here we go. It looks like it failed to load. Let's try a different one. Oh, that one also bombs out. Let's try another one. Nope. Yeah, so in 128K mode it dies. You know, let me try just for kicks. Oh my god, it only works if you load it on like a +2 or +3. This is a bop. Yeah, full sound effects and okay, so I can't get up there. Those are some spikes. I can't get past this tombstone here. Maybe I can blow it up. Yep. Okay, so ammo management is like a major element of this game because if you use just like any bullets where you're not supposed to, you won't be able to progress. That's frustrating. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, the timing on this platform is incredibly tight. Oh, and you can't jump when on the platform. You just have to ride it up and then jump off. Oh, boy. course, that noise is me taking really fast damage, naturally. Okay. I would love a health pickup. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to proceed here. Oh, come on now. I wasted a bullet somewhere. Wait a minute, though. You hear that noise? That's normally the noise that happens when you're shooting something. But even though I'm out of ammo right now, it's still happening periodically. And I'm like, am I punching it? Could I be punching it? I mean, if so, it's very slow. Yeah, so every time that noise happens, my score goes up. So, like, I think I might be punching it. Let me see. If I just stand over here, does it still happen? Oh, sure enough, actually. Hey, look at that. I shot a bullet. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you run out of ammo, you can still shoot. It just takes a really long time in between shots. Okay, that's kind of a game changer, I have to admit. Literally. Man, knowing that, I could take a lot less damage at the beginning. Oh no, he says as he falls into some lava and dies. It actually was not all that bad. I'm going to do another run. I think I'm going to put this in the interesting games folder because this is actually interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. So at the very beginning here, you don't have a gun at all. So the only option is just to go for it. Okay. But once you have the gun, you're never really out of ammo. You're just very low. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a way to avoid those particular spikes there, which is a huge bummer. Because, man, they just really mess you up. Likewise for these ones, they're extremely hard to avoid. Ugh. Boy, that is frustrating that you just have to... Here we are. We just stand here and just... Yeah, that was the thing, right? It's at the beginning of the game. I'm like, well, I have a gun, so I guess I'll use the gun. But in fact, I did not have a gun. Okay, so I got a gun upgrade. And then the thing that happened last time is I think I discovered that there's, yep, a melting block there. Do we think this one here also? Yep! Bastards! It kind of looks like I'm supposed to go up, but I wonder if I can destroy these walls. Maybe not. Ooh, I have very low health, I just realized. Ah. Okay. Okay, I think I got a big gun upgrade, but... Huh. I can't get down there to get that thing. Okay, let's try destroying this wall here. It sure sounds like it's taking damage. Or I guess that's just the gun firing sound effect. Oh, no dice. Huh. So what do I do? Well, you know, I got a health upgrade at least. Alright, well, this game's interesting, but I'm gonna say not good. I'm not gonna call that one good. But it is interesting. You know, I tried shooting the dragon heads a little bit, but I didn't really put my back into it. Let's just check real quick. Let's go back for just a moment, and we'll check to see whether the dragon heads could be killed. Because if so, then maybe I'll come back and play this game some more. Oh my god. Really? You know? Oh. Ah, shoot. You can destroy them. Upsetting. Yeah, that's why there's that, that's why this guy's here. It's because you can kill that thing. But to what end? Ugh, weird game. Weird game. Alright, let me switch back to the 48K. Although I guess technically this is a 16K game. Occasionally I have situations where the 16K ones won't load anything but a 16K. Oh, okay, so this is Space Invaders. Decent one, I suppose. Like I've certainly seen some worse clones. Wait, is that it? Oh, okay. Not very good. Okay. H. This looks rough. I said one. Do I have to do at least two? I do have to do at least two. And then it crashes. Okay. All right. Head over heels. Oh? Whoa. There's some. Let's look at that again. There's some interesting effects going on there. So we start out with an image, and then it just starts getting perturbed. Is that on purpose? Let me load a different release. No, that wasn't on purpose. That was a bug. This is what it's supposed to look like. Boy, there's a lot going on here. We got like a puppy over here. It's got like a. Is that a mine lantern, or is that like a flit bottle, or what is that? Anyway, it's an ocean game. Oh no, it is supposed to do that. You're supposed to have to hit a key first. All right. I like the thin versus tall text. Yeah, the characters are incredibly charming. I'll agree with that. Okay, so Kempston. Wow, this looks sophisticated. When's this from? 87. Okay, so kind of late. Control sensitivity. What? Wait, what would that be? What would control sensitivity be on a machine with only digital inputs? What? Maybe that's how fast you move when you do move. Well, let's see. Yeah, well, we'll see. You know. Oh no, one of these. Why were the British so obsessed with these? Like this was the first-person shooter of the ZX Spectrum. There were so many of them. Like I used to think they were all made by Rare, but no, they're all just clones of some Patient Zero, and I do mean Patient Zero. This at least looks like it might be a little more interesting than the usual slop. but yeah, you know, that would make a lot of sense. Oh, I didn't think that would actually work. There's a bunny up here. So what does this thing do? I wonder if that's like oh, it's a teleporter. This is already the most approachable one of these awful isometric games I've ever seen. Normally they are just truly detestable. This one is like... It's actually not too bad so far. I don't completely detest it, and it's a little more charming than most of them. Oh no! Boy, I just got roasty toasted. Let's, I have a feeling touching the ground here will not be in my interest. Oh, yep, that's true. Wait, really? Am I... Yep, that was just a fake block. Bastards. Oh, okay, so that guy, that moving guy there is a little, that's a platform as well, and I have to wait till he gets in the right position and then pause him. Oh, terrible. I feel like I probably want him up here. Oh my god, this requires such a specific... You have to jump it. You have to like predict where his random travel pattern is going to take him, and then jump in time to catch it in the right part of the sequence, so that he ends up being a useful platform. Oh, okay, and I can't move diagonally, so I really need him to be a I really need him to be a stepping stone between this platform and the one up there, I guess. Man, that's so tedious. Come on, guys. Come on now. That sucks. I guess one option is to see if I can just jump onto the thing. Like, maybe I can just ride it, period, you know? I did, you know, I said this was better than most. I didn't say it was good. But it is better than most. Now we wait. It, you know, it does actually look like just some donuts. You're right. There's a reason this game gives you 10 lives to begin with. Nope, can't land on either. Okay, this game can go to hell. Oh, a Jeff Minter game. Ooh. Clank. Hi there, man. Okay. Hey there. Yeah, I'm hoping to get back to doing these every Sunday. 16 concurrent viewers, all right? It sucks that I'm probably never going to get the kind of viewership that I was having with streams on my main channel, but like I said in the post, it's just, I think it was just destroying my destroying my view counts on the on my normal videos. So, the last video I uploaded, the one about the AV3400, the videotape recorder, that thing currently has 40,000 views, which, according to the analytics, 2 weeks after release, my next best video did like 15,000 views in this time. So it's like 3 times better, and I don't know what the hell I did. Okay, this intro is just Jeff Minter being extremely British. Okay. I'll find the controls someday, or I won't. It's also an option. Now this is going to be one of those games where I can't find the controls. Yeah. 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 Yeah, no dice. Hate it. You know what? There's other versions here. Let me load V2. I would love to read the instructions, but it's just like 20 incredibly grueling minutes of Jeff Minter telling very unfunny mid-80s British jokes. There we go. Okay, so am I trying to get hit by the hammers or not get hit by the hammers, or do I... Oh, okay. Oh, I got some money. Okay. Is that the deal? Am I getting some money? Yo, I did it. I did it. I got some money. Damn. Capitalism. You know, there's a lot more hammers than there were a moment ago. I'll tell you what. Oh, I can take multiple hits? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I can take 3 hits. Okay, this one's not very good. I agree. I mean, maybe it was that great a video. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was that much better than my other ones, but I mean, like I said, or maybe I didn't say. Like I have said to everyone else I've talked to about this, you know, I picked a topic that was incredibly juicy. Obscure video format, you know, those are that's what put Tecmone on the map, you know. It's like the juiciest topic is here's a videotape you haven't seen. Start game or turn page are the 2 options. Oh, okay. Did I play this already? No, I don't think so. Good luck. Good luck. Kempston. I should really get myself a soundboard just so I can hit the Star Fox good luck periodically. Ooh. Okay, this looks potentially tedious, but also potentially fun. It's got some character. God, like, you know, that's certainly what I'm trying to do with my stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know how many people here are patrons, but the degree to which oh, sorry, there we go. The degree to which my last like 6 video projects I had in the pipeline completely failed because I found something cool, tried to show it off, and then like everything went wrong. Every conceivable thing went terribly wrong. And this is one of my faves, nothing went wrong except for one thing that should have been trivial and which I've never had any trouble with before. But then when I went to try to make a video that depended on it, it just inexplicably stopped working. I actually I made that video about how to use the SPA 122 as a phone line simulator, And you know, a lot of people have used that same technique after watching that video and are having a good time with it. I used to use it all the time, but now it's just inexplicably not working. Just I'm having constant problems trying to do modem tricks over the SPA 122, and I don't know why. It always worked before, and I'm very familiar with these things. I had done this stuff many times, and I never had any trouble with it. And then all of a sudden, I start trying to actually use it to make a video, and it all just goes to hell. Very frustrating. I actually have a friend who has a I have a friend who had a oh no, wow! Apparently, I could take one hit. This game is kind of cool. I don't know if I really am terribly impressed by it. It's one of those ZX Spectrum games where you're just wandering around in a massive maze-like area for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and each area is not particularly distinguished from any of the others, it looks like. So, I mean, whatever. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything with any of this stuff. You know, I'm noticing that this looks like a door here that I can't go in, I guess. And then there's these what look like coffins or something. Maybe they're treasure boxes. I just don't know how to open. I don't know. They got upward-facing arrows on them, or maybe those are crosses. I don't know. Let me just for kicks. Let me try some keys. H, no dice. I'm kind of tempted to go look up a manual for this one, just to see if. You know what? Let me look up a manual for this one real quick. This is Heartbroken is the name of it. Dang it! Where'd that playlist go? By the way, a funny thing. For my last couple live streams, I was playing music in the background that was like Amiga mods that I found on YouTube, and I thought I was in the clear, and it turns out I got copyright strikes on those. Not strikes. Well, YouTube says they're not strikes. But yeah, I got like notifications saying, monetization is disabled for this video because you use such and such song. And I checked, and it's like some chip tune that a guy made for the Amiga in 1990, and apparently actually went and bothered to put a claim on, which I didn't think anybody was doing. So that sort of gave me pause. As far as I thought this stuff was probably safe, and it turns out it's not safe. But whatever. I mean, I didn't actually get a copyright strike. All right, this is called Heartbroken. Let me look this game up. I mean, for what it's worth, it's like, not that I have anything wrong with compensating people for the use of their music, especially in something that's a profit-making venture, which is essentially what I'm doing here is. It's just that, usually it's impractical and or far too expensive. So it's just like, okay, I guess I won't have music. But with this stuff, it's like, okay, well, I wouldn't think any of them would care because this music was distributed for free for 25 years. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, alright. Well, okay, so in this game, you have a magic firebolt, but if you can find the Book of Spells, it contains the secret of alchemy, which turns base metals into gold. When you found the Book of Spells, you must then locate the magic cauldron. If you accumulate enough points, you will then be able to select and use the magic spells. Okay, so you actually have to grind in this game is what I'm hearing. Huh, okay. Alright. Well, let's go a little further, see if we can find the cauldron. Yeah, I mean, it could be someone squatting the copyright stuff. Certainly happens enough. We know that sort of thing is a very real problem. But you know, I'm not. I'm sure as hell not the guy who's going to be having, you know, a huge. Is this guy just going to kill me? Yep. Figured. Anyway, I'm certainly not the guy who's going to be having like a huge years-long war with. Dang it. That's it. All right, that game's not very good in my opinion. I'm certainly not the guy who's going to be having a huge, you know, years-long war to get access to music, you know, so I could just use it for, you know, my profit without compensating the original artist anyway, right? It's one thing to use it if I think it's probably up for grabs. It's another to actually make a big deal out of it. So I'm not going to worry about it unless it actually causes me a problem. Oh, there's actually music in this game. This must be really late. Yeah, 86. This is a bop. Yeah, Keith, I've gotten mixed responses when I've talked to people about what it was like. Oh my God, that guy just murked me. When I've talked to people about what it was like, you know, growing up with these systems, it's a mix of like, oh, it was absolutely horrible, you know, which of course it seems pretty bad to me. I can't imagine liking this stuff, but you know, like you got to remember that at the time that this game came out, like Mega Man for the NES was widely available, you know. It cost more. NES cost more, but yeah, I mean, there were games that fit our modern sensibilities widely available at this time, and I'm pretty sure if you had one of these, you probably knew what you were missing. I could be wrong. Some people certainly have confirmed this. I'm sure for other people it was different, but anyway, I just think there's a good possibility that if you had one of these systems, you were very aware of what you were missing out on. And missing out is the right term, because just about every NES game is, how to put it, tangibly easier to enjoy than the games on the ZX Spectrum. There are some cool games on here. I'm not just doing this out of, you know, spite or anything. I actually have been finding some pretty cool games on here, but yeah, and the BBC Micro was a better machine too. Yeah, I mean there's certainly some good stuff, but yeah, by and large, it must have been very sort of disheartening to, like, it must have been very disheartening to, I guess, know what the other kids had, and then have to go home and play this. That is unfortunately my general opinion on it. I wasn't there, but I've talked to some people who were. This game's interesting. So decent platforming mechanics, decent jumping, decent, you know, whatever. Not super clear what I'm supposed to do all the time. I've got a book now. Don't know what that gets me. Pardon me. There's a unicorn up there. Not sure, you know, the little, like, magic sparkles floating around. Like, I don't know if those hurt me or help me. Might actually... Okay, this has got to be a dream sequence, right? That, I think, is what we got going on here, because there's a bed there, you know? I'm guessing that, you know, my goal is something along the lines of wake up. Actually, I might go look this up now, because... Oh. Ah, there we go. See, I figured I was able to go through that doorway there and get to another plane. And sure enough, I can. I just couldn't. Oh, hey, my magic book is changing colors. Hang on. Yep, so clearly I could do something with it on this screen. I wonder what that would be. You know, it's just respectful. Like, oh, that's why the magic book was flickering. Ah, shoot. Don't shoot the book. Dang it. Ugh. I guess the goal of this game is supposed to get the spell book and then get the pages to put in the spell book. Yeah, there we go. Pages collected, pages destroyed, etc. Oh, man, that's frustrating. All right. That one's got to go in the interesting games folder because that actually is that was kind of neat. Irritating, but it's kind of neat. Here's what I think is a Czech game. Yeah, it's called Heavy Lift Helicopter. Let's see what this is about. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so I can stop my forward travel, or I can move up or down, and that's about it. Is that some cargo? That sure looks like some impossible landing. No, I can't go back. Okay, I think what I'm supposed to do is to get over some cargo and then hold back and press fire. But anyway, I was going to say, yeah, like some Brits told me I should be saying ZX Spectrum, even though they never criticized me on any of my pronunciation of the letter Z before. So I'm like, okay. And I thought about it. I'm like, ZX does sound better than ZX. I can't really disagree with that. Dang. Possible landing. Possible landing. Oh, no. Ugh. Surely there's cargo out here somewhere. Possible landing. Wait, I have a score? Oh, I'm being scored just on how far I get. So, maybe I'm not supposed to pick stuff up at all. Dang it. It looked like I was, though. I saw a box back there. But there's no other boxes. Maybe it's just like, oh, if you pick the box up at the beginning, you just get much higher scores as you progress. Okay. Well, that one's not very good. Oh, this is a text adventure. Check this bop, though. Whoa. I don't want to interrupt this. It's good. Is this still... It hasn't looped, right? I don't think it looped. Yeah, I think it finally looped. And I'm not actually interested in playing the game because it's definitely a text adventure. Oh, whoa, wait a minute, though. Whoa. This has got a look to it. So, can I just, like... Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, so, west. Whoa. You are in the Sothic complex on level 2. This is cool. You are in the Rook of Hydra on level 3. This is level 3. The fact that they've got the fat pixels here is really doing it for me. So we got a wyvern here. Oh no. Okay, so A. How about, nope, that's wyvern. Shoot, how do I examine, inventory, blast? Oh, I guess I would probably just like blast wyvern. Okay, so it seems like what we have going on here. Hi, Nadia. It seems like what we have going on here is it's sort of like an action game, but it's got a text adventure type parser. Oh, I've got no spells. It's got a text adventure style parser, but it's got autocomplete. So if I do like A, it's like A. I don't have anything that ends with A. But if I do T, it's like, transfusion. If you press backspace, it says forget it and wipes your input. Okay, so then I can move. I could just arbitrarily move left and right. Okay. What about up, back? Nope. Invoke. Invoke what? I think I found inventory down here somewhere. Call what? Examine. Oh, big! Examine ogre. Examine apex. Oops. Huh. Inventory. I have nothing. Call apex. You carry no spells. Okay. Examine apex. What apex? No spells. North leaves. Wow. Yeah, this looks great. The Room of Misery. Wow, someone made that quip earlier, and I thought it was a joke. I didn't realize it literally said the Room of Misery. So I think are those coordinates down there? 1 by 10? No, they're not. So if I go to the right, it says monster nearby. That's concerning. Can I? Nope. Invoke. Transfusion. East, west, Q, A, south, drop, freeze, halt, left, north, blast, V, call, examine, inventory. Can we do, okay, there's no take. Pick up. There we go. Pick up. I don't know. Okay, let me find, I think these sprites are probably being scaled in real time. That's my take. That would be my guess. Anyway, give me a second here. Okay, let me look at the manual for this thing. What is this game called? I forgot. This is called Heavy on the Magic. Um, actually the wiki page says that the graphics are stored as single pixels. Um, but yeah, exactly. Like, why would they be so chunky otherwise? Okay, I'm just finding a manual for this. Let's see. Files, files, files. Here we go. Text document. All right. Oh, interesting. How do I? I'm trying to figure out where how to find out what items are in the room. Oh. There's an options screen, but if you try to go there when there's a monster on the screen, it's just like, not now. Well, fine. Okay. There's actually a walkthrough to the beginning of the game in this, or actually, I think the whole game. Huh. Yeah, there's a walkthrough in the doc that I found, and apparently I was supposed to get a grimoire. Um, so let's go west. I assume I'm able to pick up those pouches there, but I don't have names for them. Anyway, so I'm going to go north, north again, east, and then east, and then east. It says door. Well, hmm. Damn it. Okay, the walkthrough just says, in quotes, door, comma, silence. And I'm like, what are you telling me to do? Boy, this is weird. Oh, that's right, options. Oh, it's just this. Well, hey, at least you can save wherever you want, though. That's cool. So I can't go north, right? Can I? Nope. This is weird. Oh, no, I get it. I get it. Hang on. Hang on. I screwed up. Okay, start the game. All right. Oh my God. Pick up. Grimoire. There we go. Oh, my book was in the first room. How would I have, but how would I know what items are on the screen? It doesn't say. Oh. Okay. Examine object. There we go. Pick up book. Oh my God. Okay, all right, it's making more sense. So, um, what you're supposed to do is to walk somewhere and then use examine object to look at whatever's in front of you. That gives you the name. Um, boy, the instructions for this game could be so much better. Oh wow, okay. The I think this game is really short. I think this game is meant to be like just sort of impressive and not actually all that long, because the instruction manual seems to have like pretty much every name that you're going to see in the game, just listed here. Asmodee, Astro, Axel, Bella's Bar, Book, Box, Bottle, Loaf, Candle, Chair, Demon, Maggot? Object, Table, Wall, Monster, Sword, Rock, Sign, Ruby. There they all are. Anyway. It doesn't really get any easier though, because like it says it's got like some vague hints here, like, to get past these things you need these items, but then it just says door passwords, and the password's like door comma Serraneros, door comma long, but it doesn't say how to enter those passwords. This is really confusing. Ah, all right, whatever. Like, okay, so for instance, that is a key right there. Examine object. Wait, can I drop that book? Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Okay, if I press D, it auto-completes to drop. And so what I end up doing is DR every time, because I'm typing words like a normal person. And then when you hit backspace, it doesn't remove the last letter. It erases everything you entered. And just, I can't get myself to type the word drop without typing drop. Drop book. There we go. I've been walking around getting poisoned by this book I was carrying, and I think I could have dropped it at any time. Okay, so examine object. That should be a key, right? Okay, examine sign. It's a sign. Okay. All right. Clearly, there is a key in front of me. Will he take it? Yes, he will. This game doesn't contain, like, look. There's no option for look. Can I examine room? No. Ugh. Okay, left, examine, object. It's empty. Go east. Infuriating. I think it's east again. Okay. There's no talk. Invoke. Oops. There's no use. Okay. Drop. That's not it. Okay, let me go to the list of. Okay, do I. It says. Okay, so for instance, it says to say phrases like say nest comma phoenix. How do I say? There's no instructions here on how to say. Ah! Is it invoke? Invoke. Door, comma. Invoke door. Nope. 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 How do I do it? It's not invoke. Uh, 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 it says, okay, it says keywords are entered as just the first letter. The names of objects must be entered in full. Unrecognized keywords will be queried. And then commands can be entered as a string. Well, how? Because if I just start typing, it does the autocomplete. So how do I, what? Exactly. Well, I tried. Oh my God, the double quote. Is it on 2? Is that what the problem is? Nope, that doesn't work either. You can do a single quote. Hang on. Spectrum keyboard. Where is the double quote on the ZX Spectrum keyboard? Yeah, exactly, right? Like this is so close to being a good game, but I mean that is the Spectrum experience, right? Is playing something and going, if they had just a couple more clock cycles per second, or if they had just a slightly better input scheme, or if the joystick had 2 buttons instead of 1, this could be good, but it isn't good. So I tried Shift 2, and that doesn't work, but I just looked at a map of a ZX Spectrum Plus keyboard, and Shift 2 is at. In fact, it has a dedicated double quote button. That's the problem, is I need to find something on my keyboard maps to a double quote is basically the situation, and I need to find that thing. Oh my God. Okay, shifted keys. Hang on a second. Okay, so symbol plus P. Really? Oh my God, it's Control P. Control P. No! You can't backspace is the thing. Oh, it worked. I wish it hadn't worked. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to type text but you weren't allowed to use backspace? Because, oh yeah, actually maybe delete does not seem to work, no. Whoa. What? Oh, okay, I leveled. I don't know why, but I did level. Okay. 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 I'm moving on to the next game. This one is interesting. I can't deny it. However, it's not good. Hectic re-release. So this is interesting. I just loaded up this game, and the first thing I see is a control selection. You can either do the interface 2, which is the actual official Sinclair joystick, one of them anyway, and then the second one is Protect, Kempston, or keyboard. So I guess, yeah, there's nothing really stopping you from monitoring all possible input sources, but some of them are incompatible. So the interface 2 and the Kempston, you can't have them both at the same time. But I guess I don't know what the Protect is, but I guess you can have that one at the same time as these others. So I guess here it has you pick either interface 2, or if you're not using interface 2, then it'll just monitor everything else simultaneously. That's cool. Okay, teleport platform. That's really annoying that it would make noises like that. Loving those smooth animations. Oh man. The ZX Spectrum's per pixel animations are just delightful. Oh, look at that attribute clash. Oh, there's Z fighting between the attribute clashes. I could just live here. I kind of want to just hook up a projector and have this projected on my wall at all times. Welcome to the stream, Lone. Yeah, the ZX Spectrum is happening right now. The UFO captures Hector. That's my cellar door. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, can we fire? Okay, that makes us jump. We have moving platforms. Okay. We can run and jump. Okay. We've got an item here on the ground. It killed us. Alright. The ZX Spectrum is happening now as we speak. Okay, I can climb these platforms. I thought they were solid. Do you think I can go up and down that UFO? I think it's going to kill me personally. Oh no, you don't move with the platform first. Okay, yep. As in... Hey Ben, thanks for coming. As with most British games of this era, touching anything that moves kills you. Oh, come on now! They never moved like that before. Terry Kavanaugh, was that the Z guy? Yeah, oh, come on! Yeah, conceptually, a ZX Spectrum attribute clash effect is not hard. Like, there's no reason it should be difficult to do. Don't go down, you bastard. Wow, yeah. I mean, he nailed the atmosphere, if not the reality of a C64 game with V's. But it would be really cool to see him do. So I think the idea with is, what if a C64 game was fun? And I'm so on board with that idea. Like, yeah. I want to see. There we go. I would love to see a revitalization of the style of. Wow, this is still going. Come on. There we go. Oh, Gibbs is here. I would love to see a revitalization of the style of the ZX Spectrum with the per pixel graphics and animations, limited color and whatnot, but gameplay that is modern and sophisticated instead of just what you usually get on the spectrum is you get games where they came up with an interesting idea and then it's just 30 levels of the same thing. Or like 100 levels of the same thing. I know that if I manage to get through this room here, which is taking forever, but if I manage to get through this room here, I'm just going to see another room that's all the same components, but just arranged in a different way. And not that there's anything wrong with that per se, but yeah, I mean, it just leaves. Compared to the modern experience of getting a complete narrative in even the simplest indie games, really, we've really stepped the game up, no pun intended, and I think the way we do it now is a better way to do it. I think it's what people wanted and didn't know it at the time. Because here's the thing, the fact that I can't move backwards, this game would be 10 times more fun if I had air control instead of if I make a mistake, like if I'm mid-jump and one of these little bastards gets in my way, I just have to stand there and watch him kill me and then do the whole level again from scratch, which, as has been discussed many times, this was advantageous for increasing playtime in 1983, but we don't really have that problem anymore. We have better ways to achieve the same thing. And it would be nice to see a game that has different... yeah, see, there's so much more you can do with a game than just making it incredibly difficult to get through one room. There are elements of this that feel good, but most of it is just great, okay, I can spend an hour carefully, well, and that's the thing. So, sorry, let me go forward again. From a game design perspective, I don't like this. I think this is objectively bad, and the reason is there are other ZX Spectrum games and other British games from this era where the goal is to Simon Says your way through the level. If every one of these monsters spawned in the exact same location and it was about getting the movement perfect, that would be one thing. Also, if I were able to move in air, if I wasn't having Simon Belmont jumps where once you start jumping, you're committed to it, Or if I had the ability to attack, then I would have the option of responding to random enemy movement. But because the enemies are random and I have no mechanics other than very slow move or very slow jump, I'm just not given any tools for reacting to my environment. So it is neither a static environment that I can learn, nor is it something I can become very skilled at. When you die in this game, it's not your fault. The game screwed you. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't think it is good or can be good. And I would like to see a revitalization of this genre, have the nostalgic revival that we've had with many other things. We've gone through obviously the NES, the SNES. That's an interesting question. There have been lots of 8-bit revival games, and there's been a revival of 2D platformers. But has there been a revival of like 16-bit platformers? I don't know if there really has been. Yes, Nadia, that's exactly it. Castlevania is designed. Wait a minute. Yes, Castlevania was designed around that jump, but Castlevania also has 100% fixed enemy spawns. So, in fact, most NES games that were successful do. The Mega Man games, Castlevania, Super Mario Brothers, most NES platformers that are well loved are not random. All the enemies are in standard fixed locations. So as you go through the levels, you can Simon Says it. You can learn where everything is. If I play Blaster Master or Mega Man X for the SNES or whatever, those are games where I've played them so many times that I just don't hit anything. I don't even have to kill stuff, and I'll shoot things before they're on the screen and whatnot, right? 30 years of practice, but I was doing this when I was 12, right? After I'd played these games a few times, I learned where a whole bunch of things were and just took those things out of the equation. Most of the enemies in these games stopped being relevant to me, and it's only the stuff that I haven't mastered that I continue to have trouble with. Certain enemies that move in a complicated way, and I haven't quite figured it out. And so I'm now asking myself to name like a platformer where the enemies do have random motion. That's not like an arcade platformer like Contra or like Metal Slug, for instance. And the thing is, those games are able to have random enemy movement because the game is not about platforms and movement. It's about killing enemies. So the focus in Contra is on reacting in a split second to enemies entering the screen. The focus in Castlevania is about moving between these platforms, with the enemies being there to prevent you from moving between the platforms and no other purpose. Your goal is to get to the end by complicated series of jumps. This game has combined both of these things, but not given you a gun or a whip or anything. Now, it was bad enough in Castlevania. I tell you, if you made a Castlevania, if you modified Castlevania so it randomized the enemy positions every time you started a room, no one would be able to complete it. All of the best players would be utterly unable to complete the game. The only reason the game is possible is because the enemies are not randomized. And I think that's largely true for platform games in general. So, yeah, that's my take. I really don't like this design. And I think as I've been going through these ZX Spectrum games on stream, I think if I were to go back through the ones that I've put in my good games folder, which has, by the way, 110 items in it at this point, if I were to go back to these games and review them in depth, I think I would find that almost all the ones that I respect have fixed enemy positions or give you options for getting out of a tight spot. It's just a fundamental element of game design. Nobody likes watching themselves die helplessly, And it's not. I don't believe it's a matter of skill. I don't think you can necessarily get skilled at this game. I think that's what's frustrating about it, right? The the way that games in this era in particular worked is that you played them and got better at them, but I don't think this game allows you to do that, and that's insulting. I'm going to move on to another game. Now, I normally, when I'm doing these streams, I don't load up like modern homebrew titles, but there is one here called Hedgehog Run from 2004, and I'm going to load it up just because it might be a Sonic the Hedgehog knockoff. I don't think it will be, but it would be great if it was. Nope. Wow. Why would that be your quote unquote music? Why would you do that? Please stop. Thank God. Oh no. Okay. So on the one hand, it is definitely like Frogger. On the other hand, that is also Sonic the Hedgehog. Tell me that's not Sonic Hedgehog. So wait a minute. Is Q what makes me go up? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go in the spaces between the boats. Okay. This is probably basic. Ah. Wow, this one's not good. It's not only Gibbs is here, by the way, everyone. It's not only Frogger, but it's very bad Frogger. Oh boy. Okay, so this is Heli Bomber, and this is definitely a Defender clone or a missile defense. Wait a minute. Ah. Well, it says to use the 0 key to fire, but oh, there we go. Okay. These basic games are so unresponsive that they're just not very much fun at all. Even if they could be. Hedgehogs are not smart, is the thing I'm going to say about them. They're not intelligent. They are adorable. Well, maybe I could play this if it weren't in German, but it is in German. I honestly, I categorize hedgehogs in the same place that I put rabbits. Beautiful animals, terrible pets. Like my opinion. I'm sorry to anyone who disagrees, but I think that rabbits are incredibly hard to interact with. Like, you can have them, but they are terrified of you. And they're not, like, they don't really do anything. They sort of move around and they eat. And there certainly are other animals you could accuse of that, but they're also like ones that if they get loose will not eat all of the wires on the back of your computer. And I also have this feeling, and I can't be sure, I've never had a rabbit as a pet, I've just met other people's rabbits, but I have the feeling that rabbits are of the class of animal where if you cough loudly enough around them, they'll just fall over and die. And they're also in my opinion too big to be decorative pets, if you know what I mean. Like, there are pets where you're like, well, they're probably not having a great time per se, but they're also small and they don't need a lot of space, and they don't seem to do much if you give them more space. Like, if you have a rat will just have a great old time just existing in a space. You can also pick them up and hold them, and they'll like either scramble over you or they'll like snuggle in your hands or whatever. Rats are completely defensible pets, in my opinion, especially because, and I think this is one of the upsides of them, you can have 5 rats if you want. That's not hard. It's not much of an imposition on your life. You don't need a huge cage for them or anything. And they're not terribly expensive to feed. They interact with each other pleasantly and whatnot, but they're only this big, at best, like potato-sized, small potato-sized, like golden potato-sized, usually. But if you have a rabbit, they're like this big at least, right? And it just steps them up to the size, look like cat-sized. they need more space and like I just think rabbits are terrible pets. They're also awkward to hold because they're designed for like go far fast, go up among other things, and so like holding them is kind of I'm sorry, I just can't support a rabbit as a pet. I just don't think they work very well. Okay. Okay, so your proposal here, I didn't realize what you were saying. You're saying that you can buy a rabbit and it could just be in your house. You're saying you can just have a house rabbit that is on the carpet. I guess that would be better. It's hard for me to imagine. Wait a minute. Let me reload this. Oh, stop tape. Okay. I thought it said stop thief for a moment. Like, is this some weird copy protection? Okay. I mean, I guess that would be more interesting. Yeah. I mean, to me, ideally, if you have a pet, that pet should be able to make like that pet should be able to come and make things about them, right? It's why cats are good. It's why dogs are good because you're sitting there at your computer or on the couch, and then the cat or the dog comes in, and things start occurring because of them. Maybe you don't like them, but all the same, they're not just over there in a cage in the corner waiting for you to for you to initiate everything. Um, 128K music? Yeah, you're right. This is a 128K ROM. Let's load up the 128K. Whoa. That's interesting. Huh. I dropped in, I think, the same ROM, and it's failing to quick load. Let's try this one. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Huh. Yeah, oh, that's right. I selected the actual 128. Let me switch to the +2. It'll probably work better. No? Hmm. Now, see, birds are another example for me anyway. In my mind, I'm like, okay, if you have a bird and you open the cage, that bird is going to turn to a fog and dissipate. It's just going to go away. If a bird doesn't want to be in your hands, the bird can leave and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you have bird and then bird go up. You can't go up. There's no way you're ever getting that bird back. You just have to live with the fact that a bird now lives in the corners of your rooms and make noises and like poops places. And that's just life forever. I have a hard time believing that that is not how bird ownership turns out if you ever let them out of the cage. I know, I am told that is not the case. I cannot accept that that is not the case. One of the only things that makes dog and cat ownership practical is that if I really want to, I can make the cat or dog go where I want. And I just don't have that guarantee with a bird. All right, well, I can't get the 128K version of this to work. But let's see what we've got here. So, oh, okay, this is one of them. It's one of the mountain climbing games. I had one of these for the ColecoVision? No, Tandy Coco. That's what it was. I had one of these for the Tandy Coco that I thought was pretty fun. Oh, wow, that guy just straight up died. He just bit it. Nope. Ah. Okay, so if you fall basically any distance, you die, which is probably in keeping with the realities of mountain climbing and whatnot. Uh, nope, 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 that's too far. So for this one, I'm liking the physics on this rock. Like fairly, dang it, fairly realistic physics. Well, not realistic, but I should say fairly pleasing physics on the rock. A thing about old games. So when I was growing up, I played a lot of NES games, and I sort of had it in my head that just, oh, dang it. I sort of had it in my head that the NES was only capable of, I suppose, simple motion, just because, I mean, a lot of games on the NES are just, you move on a grid if it's a puzzle game or, an RPG or something, or you've got like Mega Man, was a game I played a lot, and stuff just kind of mostly moves orthogonally. There's just sort of straight lines and basic gravity and whatnot. And I didn't really grok for a long time that like the math to make objects move in like pleasing realistic fashion is not very complicated. And I think when I saw the first game that had something moving in like a smooth circle, I was shocked. I was like, wait, you can do that on here? Because it seemed, the idea of like doing what seemed to me to be very sophisticated geometric math on an NES just seemed wild. What's BoJack Horseman doing here? Wait a minute. What? What on earth? The rules have changed. What? The entire everything changed. The whole game interface changed. I think I had a jetpack just there. There's a lot going on here. We gotta do this again. I thought every level was just gonna be this. What is this called? This is called Hellfire. Oh my god, is this Dante's Inferno? Am I in hell? Is this the first circle of hell? Cool idea for a game, actually. Ah, dang it. At least I didn't die that time. The jumping is hard. Like, it doesn't... As is not uncommon in British games, the jumping is basically pixel precise. Dang it. Yeah, it sure looks like the Arctic, but I wonder if it's actually supposed to be I wonder if it is actually supposed to be basically like a sort of a Greek theme. Maybe you're out in the maybe you're Gibbs, you're in the way, Gibbs. Gibbs. He's standing fully in front of my monitor and shouting at me. Hello. See, I have to pet him because now I'm going to throw him off my desk. So I got to, quid pro quo. Wah. He's going to jump right back up. Anyway, this game is sufficiently fascinating that we're going to play it for a while longer. Gosh, can I get some music back? Gibbs is one of the larger cats I've had, for sure. Dang it. I don't think he actually got snot on the lens. I think that was a spot that was already there and it just became apparent. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. Man, I'm sorry for my music situation. I've been trying like periodically throughout this stream to get some sort of background music, and I'm just finding it really hard. We don't actually know how old Gibbs is, but we think he's something on the order of 12. Hey, I finally jumped over the dang rock. I have the feeling that I can actually jump up straight to the right there. But oh, come on. Ah! So, as is typical on the Spectrum, getting a jump to happen requires that you requires that you hold the joystick up for like a couple frames. And of course, because it's so hectic and you're so tense, there's a tendency to still have the joystick partially in the up position when you get to the end of the jump, and so that just makes you jump immediately again, of course. Okay, so we're going to the next level here. Okay, now oh, okay, so I can I can like crap. Whoa, what? Hey, I teleported. Of course that was a game over. Okay, all right. We can do this. Yeah, Gibbs is a nice cat, but the problem with Gibbs. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can duck and cover? Ah, I missed it. No. Anyway, Gibbs is a sweetheart of a cat. The problem is that he's too much of a sweetheart, and he wants my attention all the time, and only my attention. There are other people in this house, but he only wants my attention. He is in this room all day long. If I kick him out, the longest I can get him to stay out of the room is maybe 10 minutes before he's back, scratching at the door and crying as if I've taken, I've taken all of his, I've killed him. If I kick him out of this room, I have killed him. Okay, so when I go behind the first column, I have... Woo! Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, so I threw him off my desk gently, and now he is... Okay, he is on the... He's back here behind me, pawing at the window and yelling, and he's going to knock my stuff down. Gibbs, be normal. Be regular. Do you see this? Do you see him? He's now going to jump from here onto my desk and make a huge mess of things. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Jeez, this cat. This cat. All right, you're here now. Lay down. You went around the room. Wait, so this says demo mode, but like, oh, okay. It would have been really funny if the demo mode was just... Wait, the demo doesn't work. Oh, that could be due to timing issues, actually. Oh, okay, so now it's demoing on the second level. Let's just see what he does. So he goes left, and then there, and then there. And now what? Wait, he made the same mistake. Oh, wow! And this is what the next level looks like. Whoa! This is a bunch of different games. I'm petting Gibbs to attempt to pacify him. This game is extremely cool. I wish the controls were better, but it's really good. Okay, so he's getting like a treasure here or something, but he didn't get it. The demos are really poorly programmed. Okay, I suspect there's only 4 levels. Or, sorry, I should say 3 levels. And also, we didn't see how to get through the second one, so... Oh, I was so close! Ah! The other thing that's frustrating about Gibbs is he's doing what I refer to as gremlining, where he's just sort of in a squat on my desk, which is sort of like Kitty is dissatisfied and is going to cause trouble pose. Hey, Josh. And what he often does when he gets like this is he decides to flop over and lay on my keyboard. So, okay. So, can I save state here? I would love to save state. No, Gibbs. Gibbs, chill out. This is a really bad time. I'm trying to save a state, and I don't know... Let's see. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that works. Hang on. Okay, I think I did it. I saved a snapshot. I think that's what I'm looking for. All right, so maybe I can reload this. Anyway. Okay, so I went behind that column, and I ended up here. Now if I go this way, I end up here. And the trouble is, if I go left now, I'm going to appear in the lower left back where I started. But maybe that's going to change. Nope, it just repeats. Huh. So then, wait a minute. What if I go this way? Nope, I can't go off the screen. Can't jump. No, I never managed to jump. What was happening was if he hits me, I go flying back and forth. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should try crouching. Nope, that doesn't do it. And then if I go this way, oh, that's like a trampoline. Okay, so now I have a decision. I can either go right or left. Likewise, let's go left. Nope. Okay. All right, and this is going to take me back down. Oh, no, it didn't. Ah! This is Sisyphean. Okay. Okay, game over. I'm going to try and load my snapshot. I don't know if it'll work. It did work. Okay, good. Oh. What if I jump from here? Oh no, that just put me there. What if I jump from here? Aha! Nice! Nice! This rocks! Nobody made a game like this for any platform after the Spectrum. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? No! No! I was so close! No! The fact that you just go, like, flying back and forth with your ass in the air, like... This game's very comical. Oops. I done hecked it. Oops. Ugh. No! There, I did it. Yes. Oh man. Oh. Okay, save snapshot. Okay, what are we even doing? All right, so you have no chance of survival. Well, okay, all right. So it seems I can only change my direction. Wait, what? What? Oh, wait, no, this isn't the same level. There's someone here. What? Whoa, the rock can go up now. What? What? New Game Plus. Oh. So yeah, like at times my guy will like throw a fireball, but I don't know why. It like movement is extremely hard. And he also is moving automatically. Okay, and now we're here. And they're here. There's like a witch. Oh no, I died. Wait, that's an instant... It's an instant game over. Okay, let's try it again. This game looks very short if you were good at it, but no one is good at it. You know what I mean? You have no chance of survival. Oh, okay, so I had like a quantity of maces. I gotta read the manual for this game when I'm done with it. Oh no, I almost did well. Could this be the last level? Because if you die here, you die in real life. Because I have 2 lives right now. Why won't he go left? This is so weird. No! Ah! Again, it's you know, it's irritating because it's so random, you know? Oh, I see. Okay, I'm supposed to defeat both of these guys, but if I use both of my 2 maces, then there's no way to defeat them. That's why it says you have no chance of survival. It really means it. So the trick here, one of the problems is that my guy throws his mace if I just press up, which of course is like, what do you do with that? Okay, so, come on. So he bounces back that way. Come on. Come on. Okay, rotate that way, right? And then, okay. Ah! I'm starting to figure it out. It's God damn it. It's one of those ZX Spectrum games of the many that exist where you're really just fighting the controls. Like, the controls are so baffling and they're so awkward. Why? I don't understand why the mace is thrown by pressing up instead of fire. Every joystick in the world had fire. Oh, Gibbs. Gibbs, this is a bad time. He's just shouting at my face now. Gibbs, what do you want? Gibbs? Do you see what I mean? That he's just like mad about not receiving attention continuously? I mean, he's been fed, he's gotten pets, he's gotten to lay on my lap, but if I stop giving him active attention for just more than 5 seconds, he just starts wilding. He just starts wilding out. Alright. Okay, That's mace 1. You know what I'm a little confused by? It's possible to get him to go up, but I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if there's something wrong with my joystick. You know what else is weird is, hang on. When I start this level, I have 3 maces. And then as soon as I throw one, I have 1 mace. So, dink. I will win this game. I insist. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my controls. I think there always has been. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, no, turn, go up. You. Ah! Why? Why is it like this? Oh, okay. Well, I can use the keyboard. Okay. Now, just go up. Go up. Ah! I just have to figure out how to make him go up, and I'll have it. Damn it. Numbers won't do it. Come on! I'm so close! I swear, I can see him, like, almost going in the right direction. But then, like, random keys, more than one key, will suddenly make him throw the mace. Just go up! Ah! Just go up! Go left! Come on! I cannot decide if this is the game designer being incredibly cruel, or if this is a bug, or what. I'll tell you what. I'm going to reload the game. Okay. Yep. Okay. Keyboard, Kempston, interface 2. Yeah, so there's no options for refiguring it. Hang on. Hellfire, ZX Spectrum. I'm going to look up the manual. Gonna scream. Spectrum Games. This is the experience. Oh, that is the wrong one. That's Hellfire Attack. Here we go. Okay, let's read the instructions. Reenact the trials of Ulysses in this fast-moving arcade game with a difference. Climb the slopes of Olympus. Ah, I was right. Avoiding the falling boulders and the destructive stare of the Gorgon. Huh. I guess that's who she is in the... Yep. So, yeah, the slopes of Olympus. The second one is the Temple of Knossos. And then I'll be trapped in the maze where lurks the reptilian assassin and the fireball thrower. And then I will reach the Elysium Fields. So, yeah, I had everything right. Apparently, if the Gorgon decides to stare at me, I can crouch and use my shield, but she's not there on the first run through, only the second one. So that's weird. It also says in the temple that there are a number of minotaurs on guard. I'm not seeing these things, so I guess it must be the case that there must be a New Game Plus. Okay, and apparently if I go to that chest up there, I'll get extra maces. Okay. Man. This game feels like it would take about 2 minutes to complete if the controls worked correctly. And I don't know why they don't. I can't decide if I'm being trolled or what. Also, this says I can just press Q to go up, but that doesn't actually work. You know, one possibility is that the joystick input is actually causing problems. Let me unplug the joystick here, and then let's reload the game. No, that didn't do it. Okay, so So Q, S... Okay. Oh! Oh! I can do it now. If I get him going down, I can get him to bounce and go up. It's still doing the thing where, go up! Hey, what do you mean no chance of survival? I won! What? 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 I did it, though! But I did it! Oh my god, why is this so janky? Up! You have no chance of survival, but I killed them all! Okay, so apparently I have to throw a mace to break open an exit. So maybe the first thing I'm supposed to do is to throw a mace to break open that chest. Again, why does he throw... This game seems very, very poorly programmed, which is weird because it seemed very well programmed at first. Nope, that doesn't work either. Oh boy. Okay, alright. I'm going to YouTube. Go to YouTube and look this game up. Hellfire, ZX, Spectrum. Has anybody else successfully played this game? Oh, wow. Hang on a second. Okay, so it turns out the maze is actually quite expansive. And that was only in the first part of it. So how does he get maces? Oh. Oh, okay. That's quite a strategy. Check this out. Wait. What? So, in the video I'm watching here, the player enters the maze area and just immediately goes down, and that works. Hang on, maybe that's their second trip through the maze. It is. Oh, okay. So on your first trip through, you enter... Throw a mace at that guy. So I'm doing the right thing. Okay. One mace left, and now what? Okay, so I'm just supposed to... I guess I'm just supposed to actually proceed to this section and play it. Is basically the situation. I'm using the keyboard to play now, and it's like 100 times easier. Okay. Ah, indeed, there are 2 Minotaurs now. This is gonna suck. No! Okay, alright. This game is very cool. I'm going to put it aside. It's very cool. Oh, man. So yeah, Hellfire, 1985 by Melbourne House. Oh, a basic game. These are never good. Gibbs, don't paw at my screen. I need that. I need it for tasks. Yeah, whenever I load something up and it just says like program : whatever, it never succeeds in running. Wow. One to 5 move left, 6 to 0, and then okay. Okay, yeah, this looks like crap. Next game. Oh. Oh, that's cute. Look at that scroll effect. That's neat. Is this going to be a text adventure? Yes, it is. Okay, sorry. Moving on. Wow. Okay, Nadia, that is correct. Gibbs, stop pawing at my screen. Okay, well, I certainly can't play a text adventure in Polish. Or, I'm sorry, Czech. Wait a minute, that sure looks like Polish. Huh. Um, okay, you want to know what's funny is that right after this game, which is entitled Help, is a game called Helter Skelter. And the only reason those are next to each other is because they're alphabetically, you know. Oh, wow, I just looked over. Man, I'm really enjoying the aesthetic of this shredded game display. Um, I say I say Czech because the game has CZ in the name, but maybe does CZ refer to Polish? I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so next title here, Helter Skelter. Oh, this is the editor. Or wait a minute, this is the editor. What's going on here? Yeah, that's the editor. I guess it's just mislabeled. Here we go. This is the game. Oh man, is this is this Marble Madness? Probably not. Oh, this is a bop. Okay, we'll do Kempston stick. Game, game, and we start. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. This isn't what I expected at all. Okay, so it's doing the Mighty Bomb Jack thing. Where it's like, okay, destroy these guys in this specific order for bonus. Or just destroy them. We don't care. Nope. Come on, Howboy, go up. Oh, went too fast. Kind of is a Marble Madness in a way. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I did it. Okay, this is fun. Oh man, look at these boys. This is what I refer to as a boy-based game. Because look at all the boys. Wait, I didn't kill him. I just made him small. Looks like okay, so it is timed. Okay. Sometimes you play a game and you're like, okay, I'm not exactly sure what the challenge is supposed to be, so it seems easier than perhaps it should be. And then you find out it's timed, or that you don't get full points if you don't do something or whatever. So okay, so there's kind of a complicated. Oh wait, now it actually requires me to kill them in that order. Ah, dang it. Anyway, there's sort of a complicated input method you have to use to make the ball bounce. Because if you like, there's not like per se a jump button so much as there's a button which will make you go higher if you were already if you're hitting it at the exact moment that you hit the ground naturally. So yeah, kind of weird. Ah. Ah. Sorry, this game's fast-paced enough that I'm having a hard time doing commentary. This seems like a good game. I'm gonna put this in the interesting games folder. I mean, it seems like pretty straightforward. I think we've seen everything there is to see, but you know, it's a nice time waster. And I guess if you actually got a ZX Spectrum and wanted to spend some time to actually load a game up, this one seems like it might be worthwhile. All right. Well, it is irritating, however, so I'm going to put it in a folder and then move on. Ding dong click. Yeah, and that's the thing is you could play this on another game, or you could just play Mighty Bomb Jack. Pardon me. All right. Helvera, Mistress of the Park. I think this is probably going to be a text adventure. Yep, text adventure. Hang on, I gotta let the cat out. Oh, wow, look at this title. Oh, I meant to say this. The last couple of games that I've loaded up here have actually given credit to the software they use to make the the art. So there was a couple of games ago. It actually did say in the manual what like paint program they used. All right. Welcome to Henry's Horde. Oh, I like that logo. That's a good logo. All right, what do we got here? Guide Henry over the torturous path to the magic castle, comma. Okay, it's probably going to be pretty obvious what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Ah, I see. This kind of game. See an object? It'll kill you. Trust me. Okay, so you have to be in motion in order to do a angled jump. How am I going to get... Oh, come on now. One of my good friends has a name for this genre of game. He just refers to them all as the Adventures of Tedious Tim in Time Sink Caverns. Really? Really? That kills me too? Good lord. Everything in the Manic Miner mold is a bad game, and I'll countenance no argument. Ah, okay, bad game. Bad game, moving on. Herbert's Dummy Run is a pretty good name for a game in general. Okay, Kempston, start game. Okay, what do we got here? Babis. Bibby Babis. Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. Look how many tries it took me to get on top of this obvious platform. Ugh. Okay, I think maybe I can't do anything. This is a room game. What? Okay. Yeah, this is a room game. Room games are largely garbo. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Whoa. It's got to be a code. Is this Mastermind? Yeah. Right. Right. Oh, maybe these are like door controls. Okay. Okay. Oh man, yeah, this is... Is this ever a room game? Not good. Not good, not good. Here's a gremlin game. Hercules, Slayer of the Damned. That could be dope. Probably won't be, but it could be. Whoa! Yeah! Mess up that skeleton. Mess him up. Oh, is this a fight game? Oh, it totally is. Yeah, he has a health bar over there. So this is just like a one-on-one. Do I have a health bar? I don't see one. Someone come up with some Street Fighter jokes that are about like ancient Greece, because I can't think of any right now. I'm too busy fighting this skeleton. Okay, I might actually kill him soon. You know, this. I wonder if this is a karateka. Like, I wonder if when I kill this guy, I'm just gonna move forward a screen and then get to fight like a minotaur. Oh. Oh, okay. I think the snake at the bottom might be my health, because I do notice it's shorter now. Come on, come on. Let me just cheese this guy up against the wall. Come on. Oh, nope. Whenever he hits me, his health goes up. Come on. I just want to see level 2. Come on. As usual, it's difficult to find out what actually makes me attack. Why am I not hitting him? I think I have to, like... I think if I'm too close, I don't hit him. What the heck? It was working before. Why am I facing the wrong direction? Ah! Come on! Why? Why am I facing the wrong direction? Why would he do that? This was cool until it wasn't. Turn around, you dumbass! Come on! Wait, can I run? Okay, so I have this theory about the ZX Spectrum. I have this theory that the developers for games on here would do stuff like, oh yeah, so if you tap the button really fast, then you'll fire a different weapon. But the CPU cycles on the thing are so choked with game logic that just like in reality that never worked because the game never pulls at the right speed. I'm I'm pretty sure that they did this a lot, and I'm pretty sure that seemed to work for them because they knew exactly when the CPU was polling and would just like go, okay, you got to here and then here and then here and then here, and there's no way any player could ever have figured it out. Because I've played so many ZX Spectrum games where I'll do an action once and then I cannot make it happen again. I'll just try and try and try. I'm like, I can tell what triggered that action, but I just cannot make it happen again. It's so frustrating. And like here, obviously there is some sort of logic to both what makes me attack and what makes those attacks land, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out what it is. Earlier, I was pounding on this guy and he was just taking hit after hit, and then nothing changed and he suddenly wouldn't take any more damage. It was so weird. And that's just been my experience with so many of these games. See, I'm beating this guy up pretty good, and now I'm not hitting him. I've tried, there we go, I'm hitting him again, okay. Earlier I thought maybe I was in the wrong, and maybe I was too close. But I tried backing up and it didn't help. Oh no, I'm turned around again. Oh, there we go. Okay, see, again. Oh no, now he's behind me. Can I just leave? Yeah, okay, there we go. So I think that you turn around by just smashing forward and back really fast. And the reason it wasn't working earlier is because the CPU cycles were just choked up, and I wasn't hitting it on the polling cycles. Anyway, so I'm hitting this guy now. So I killed him once. Do I have to kill him twice? No! No! No, don't turn around. There we go. Man, Street Fighter 3 is awesome. Also, this health system is interesting. It really, I think it is a tug of war. I think it's just like when he hits me, the collective health goes towards him. I'm going to say this game's not very good. All right, Hercules 1986. Oh, now this is a great example of the attribute clash being used to like artistic effect. Because if you just move the bitmap without changing the attribute map, you get this cool color shifting effect. That's neat. Press P to play. See, I'm pressing P, nothing's happening. What if I hold it down? Will that work? Okay, I had to hit Shift P, I guess. The ninth labor was to fetch for oh, okay, all right. This is using terminology that I would probably know if I had ever read a book. Whoa! This is from 86. Oh, so it just randomly drops you into one of several levels, I think is what's going on here. Oh, there's a horse over there. I think that's my goal. Oh, no. No! Oh, this game's not good. Oh man. Okay, so you have to climb these ropes, but the like hit detection on them is just terrible. There we go. Not good. Not a good game. Not good. Next. Next game. Yeah, like, so that one was interesting because the motion was extremely smooth and responsive, but it was also bad. Do you wish to read the brilliantly witty introduction? I like how throughout the 80s and 90s, and to an extent still now, for some reason, it is considered high humor in the UK to not be funny on purpose. Like, just telling jokes that are deliberately not funny, or like making quips that are meant to not be witty is a thing, and was and is. And it's not that, certainly not that British people can't be funny. It's just for some reason this seems to be a huge national joke. It's like, what if someone told some jokes that were deliberately stale and really not very funny? And I never got that. It made it really hard for me to appreciate anything British for a very long time. Okay, that previous one was a text adventure. This one is probably also a text adventure, is what it looks like. Whenever you get into a game and it has like the blinking cursor like this, it's always a text adventure, and I think it's always a basic game. Yeah, there we go. So sarcastic self-deprecation I get, but just like, I don't know, I can't articulate it. This is another text adventure. Sometimes I just hit like a whole block of text adventures. It's weird. Hermit. All right, well, I've had a decent run. I'm probably going to bail because it's coming up on noon here, and that would be a good time to stop. It's been 2.5 hours anyway. As I expected, I figured I probably wasn't going to get nearly as much viewership on this as I usually got on streams before, and that's true. I got about a quarter of my usual viewers, but I'll see if more people subscribe over time. And it's not like it's all that important, really. It's just if people want to come, they can come. If they don't, this is just something for me to do on Sunday for a little bit of extra little bit of extra engagement with anybody who's interested in pursuing that. And if they're not, then there's no point shoving it in front of them. So anyway, thanks everybody. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's like if I put up a video, the godforsaken algorithm is so, opaque that you just don't know what the effect of anything is. If I put up a 1-minute video on the main channel saying that I have the secondary channel and only 200 people watch it, and that causes me to lose like 50% of my recommendations for the next 3 months, then that's disastrous, and YouTube won't tell me whether this is going to happen. It's entirely possible that if I put up like a very small video that only got a few hundred views, that I would just lose all of the momentum that I've gained. And they won't tell you. They won't tell you whether it's happening. They won't tell you what causes it. They won't tell you anything. So at this point, I'm petrified to put anything on my channel that is not a 30 to 45-minute video. Like, if it's not something that's going to potentially get 40,000 views, I'm just not going to put it up there because YouTube won't tell me if that is going to strangle my viewership for the next half of a year. It's just incredible. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably mention it at the end of my next video, but that doesn't, it's frustrating that you can't tell YouTube, hey, I'm going to post a video, don't count this one. It's, right? Like, I would like to be able to have like a junk video tab that people can subscribe to if they want that doesn't affect my recommendations, but YouTube is just like, lol, lol, lol. There's no information. You don't know what's safe. You're just terrified of shadows. God, I hate it so much, but you have to play the game. There's no alternative. If you want your stuff to be seen, all you can do is just take all the superstitions, gather them up, and just internalize them. And the one thing that is safe is if you post a video that performs well on a regular schedule, you will get the numbers to go up. So that's all I can do. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it in the video descriptions probably, but the thing is, you got to consider I had 23,000 subscribers, and I would run a stream and get 115 viewers. That's what, 200 to 1 ratio, something like that. So I don't think I'm likely to get, and nobody reads the descriptions. Trust me, nobody reads my video descriptions. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's a fun house. It's just bizarre. There's no logic to it. There's no rhyme or reason. Things just happen, and you don't know why. My last video got 40,000 views. Why? I have no idea. I don't know what I did. I have no idea how I got it out there. I don't know what caused people to click on it. I've done previous videos that seemed like they might be similar. Previous ones I've had pop off didn't pop off nearly as much or popped off more, and I don't know why. Nothing makes any sense. It's all just screaming static noise in my head, and I have no way to make sense of any of it. So I am afraid to do anything on that channel. Anything other than post 30 to 45-minute primary content. Anything else could destroy the whole channel forever. You just don't know. Anything could be the worst mistake you ever made. God, what is this getting them? What is this getting YouTube? I don't get it. They're the weirdest company in the world. Anyway, yeah, I mean, one of the theories is that YouTube does not know how the algorithm works. I don't know that I fully buy that. That is a thing that people say on Reddit. I don't know if it's really true. Either way, I removed some of the shorter videos that I had, little bits and pieces that weren't really main channel stuff. I stopped doing the live streams, and I put out a 45-minute main channel video, and I got 40,000 views. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is how I'm going to play the game. It is what it is. Anyway, thanks everybody. I'm going to take off. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.